Good evening, everyone. I just want to start by thanking SAC and thanking you all for coming out to hear my story tonight. I was 13. I was coming from Van Buren Public Schools, Belleville, that is. It was a time in my life I was getting in trouble in school a lot. I was getting suspended a lot and calls home a lot. I ended 7th grade early, if you know what I'm saying. They told me to go home and to not come back. So when I started 8th grade, I was on thin ice. I was in art class, we had a substitute teacher. You know how kids are. When the substitute is there, they think they can do what they want. Everyone is loud, talking and playing. A pencil got thrown at the teacher, and they called the counselor down. They tried to get a couple witnesses. A couple people said I didn't do it, but this one female said that I did. I always felt like Belleville people didn't like me because of who I was, not because of race. They looked at me like I was some type of troublemaker. Sometimes it was for things I did, and sometimes it was for things that they thought I did. In this instance, I did not throw that pencil, but I got expelled anyway for 180 days. Like I said, I was on thin ice. I moved in with my grandmother. My mom had asked my grandma for help because she was having a hard time getting me back in school. My grandma would make work for me. She'd make me read, do multiplication, or I had chores. But there was no school. There are no schools for expelled middle schoolers around here. My grandma was having a hard time getting me into Ypsilanti High School. I think they rejected me and they put me into ACE. It's an alternative for Ypsilanti and they give out great help. But they didn't put me into the day program at first. They put me into the virtual program and they said that I had to earn my way into the day program. I think they were testing me. I like the staff, they loved me, but I don't think that's just okay to put a student in virtual like that when they're trying to have a fresh start. I get the learning environment they're trying to create, but I don't think it worked out for me. My grandma reached out for help, and someone came from the court and came and did a home visit with me. They told us about the Student Advocacy Center, and that's when I met Anil. That was the biggest change in my life. The relationship we had, it was more than a mentor thing. He's like a big brother to me. We would hang out, go to lunch, talk. Even if we were just in the office doing work, it was just love. A lot of people at SAC helped me a lot. I would come to the office probably 3 or 4 times out the week. I have a relationship with everyone there. Al also helped me a lot too. Anil had a new opportunity at SAC and left SAC for a little bit. He's back though. And that's when I started working with Ja'Cory. I already knew Ja'Cory. We had a relationship from me coming into the office. He's like a big brother too. We'll laugh, we'll talk. He's real big on motivation. Anytime he'll see or think that I slip, he'll encourage me to keep going. There'll be days I'll be doing good and doing my work, and there's days I don't. He'll send me a text right away. I recommend you come here 1 or 2 times out the week. Also, don't forget to do work while you're at home. Just the other day, he texted me. If you haven't already done so, can you get back to your English class and knock that out? My hope is that you finish that class today before we leave. And you know what? I did it. I knocked that class out just like he said. I overcame a lot to get to the graduation stage. I communicate a lot more. I talk about my problems, and I can come to anyone at SAC with anything going on in my life. Anil helped me come out of my shell. I just want to thank you for that personally. During these past couple years, I lost a friend. I lost 2 cousins. I lost my dad, and I lost my grandfather. And some of my friends are behind bars. There's a lot that I've been through, and I still managed to keep my head high. My music keeps me going through. And now, I'm graduating. Thank you to SAC and everyone at ACE who was a part of this journey. I appreciate and love you all.